Hello, stampers and crafters. This is Kevon from ktstamps.com, creating cards for you. And today is another Hump Day Wednesday. I know that this is not a live recording, but it is one that I am using while I'm in the hospital getting surgery today. Today is my big knee surgery. So I just want to record something so you have something again for the next week. So without further ado, here we go. This is the sketch that we are doing today. It is provided by Jess Crafts, and I guess it's jesscrafts.com. And I really like this, even though I don't think I followed the sketch exactly, but you know what? I just faked it. I had loved it. And so we're going to give it a try my style. So one of the first things that I did, and these are all made out of kits. For some odd reason, I was just in a kit form. So this first one, it is created from the Expressions of Kindness. And it is a new kit that's out by Stampin Up. Absolutely fabulous. I love it. And the second card was made from the paper pumpkin, June 24th, called Life is Sweet. So we're going to start with this first one, and I just want to go through this beautiful kit with you. We have Blackberry Bliss ink. They gave us a full ribbon. I think it's a white bordered ribbon. We also got a stamp block with a whole bunch of different little stamps. I'm using Wishing the Happiest of Birthdays. So I have that. We have some die cuts that I put on the front of my card. And everything we did, I used from this envelope. Love this envelope. So I just took it apart one at a time, and then according to the instructions, I just cut them. And this also comes, I guess I don't have everything I need here. Yes, I do. These are the cards that you can make. I created an alternative card. It gives you step by step on how to create this and exactly what adhesive you need to create this with. And on the back, it has all the coordinating colors, or all the Stampin' Up colors that you use. And it can give you some also alternative cards that you can create. So this is fabulous. I absolutely love their kits. So I wanted to share that with you today. Now, I didn't use the whole kit. I also added a couple of other things that I really liked. These little gems come with the kit, and I have them ready for me to put together. And then I'm also using some of this vellum, and I'm going to have to tip you up again because you are falling down. And this vellum is called the Gold Mercury Vellum, and it's a specialty paper, and it is absolutely beautiful. I used adhesive sheets on both, even on the vellum on the other card. I used the Thoughtful Wishes, and the biggest thing that I used from them, oops. Oh, I wanted to keep it in one piece so you got a chance to see. But this is the vellum. This is the die that I used from the Thoughtful Wishes. And then all I am going to do is pull it apart because it has the adhesive on the back. So when I go to lay it down on the card, I have to remove the adhesive and then it will go down on the card with some stickiness to it. Love that. And as I take my time right now just to clear it all out, so we have everything we need. I don't know if you can see how beautiful, let me get this out of the way, how beautiful this is. You can see the vellum with the gold kind of mixed in. It's just beautiful. I really, really, really enjoy it. And I think it's fun on this card with this kit. And again, it's the expression of kindness. And if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like to order this, please feel free to go online and order this with me. Again, beautiful, beautiful. So we have everything that we need. Everything I did has already been cut. For this one, I had already put on our adhesive. I am just using a piece of Blackberry Bliss, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is a piece that's just a half strip. Again, my basic white. And these all go with, and this I did from the card. Let me see if I can find the card for you. That one, I just didn't want to tear up another envelope. So I used the card. Here's the card, cardstock that I used from, and all I did was cut according to what the sketch said. That was it. These are beautiful little gems that we are using. So right now, what I want to do is just organize what this looks like. So I can just get it ready. All right. So this is how it goes. And what I did was that I just laid it on top. Before I do that, let me see if I can find. I want to make sure that I used my bone folder to lay this down nice and easy. And I have lots that I want to try to make sure that I line this up with. And then of course I'm going to have to play with it once I do. So I've already have the adhesive on the back. So what I'm going to do is just lay it on here. Just the top pieces, and see if that's exactly what I like. But I'm going to wait on that. And I needed to do the outside pieces first. And then add my middle. There we go. And for me, that looks pretty good. So all I am going to do is just lift this up and take these off, and hopefully I can lay them down in a nice straight line. And I spread these out enough so we could go ahead and have support in the middle and support down at the bottom. And again, this cardstock is a lot heavier than the envelope. All right, so that is what my cardstock looks like, putting everything together. Now what we're going to do is bring in our Take a Pick tool. And I'm just going to see if I can, let me bring this up just a little bit so you can see. I'm trying to just peel it off So I get this started to take off the adhesive in the back. And this comes from the adhesive sheets. And then I'm just going to peel it nice and easy. And then I'm going to see which is going to be the best way to lay it. Because this other way, it's really covering up that purple, and I really like that purple. I'll just bring it from here and I won't cover it up completely, but I will give it a little, I'll give it just a little, and all I'm going to do is press on this. And you will find that this will lift because it's not on a secure bottom, with these being lifted with dimensionals. And this is just flat, and I left a lot of room. If you would like to add a sentiment inside, please feel free to do so. And that's what my backing looks like. And then I have my sentiment, and I just stamped on this beautiful little banner that they had that came with the kit. And I may have to might take my pick. And all I'm doing is punching a hole in the middle and seeing if it will take out my, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this over, put it like right in the middle so it is beautiful. Take off my little small little dimensionals. Bring my gold gems out, and I used 2 smalls, and then I used one big one down in the corner, and I'm going to put it more I'll put it right there. And I also turn this over and let it set for an evening, because I really found that it was hard to set the whole thing up when it didn't stick very well. And I put a little bit of pressure on it. So that's one card. So we have one card finished. This one I put on the inside. This other strip I put on the outside. And both of those were made from the envelope. So that is our first card. Now this is our second card, and our second card comes from the Life is Sweet paper pumpkin. I did not use any of the words, but it comes with, again, everything is detailed, gives you instructions on how to use everything that you need. I use this vellum and the back of this die cut, put those together, and I put the adhesive sheet on the back because I found that an adhesive sheet that is on the full background can be used, and you cannot, and you won't see it. So I really like that. Then I used some of the oranges and I put them on, and then I colored. Comes with this glimmer paper, and you can see on the back, let me see, like this is congrats, but if you look on the front you really can't see the congrats. So this is the congrats on the back, This is hello over here. This is miss you, miss you, miss you. Okay, so this is just something that I used. I also have the pearls that I used on the back. It comes with lemons. Not afraid to use these envelopes. The envelopes are fun. Here is my little sheet, and these come separate. And with my liquid glue, I put this on top of this, and then I laid this on a sheet of adhesive, and then all I did was cut around, and I'll show you once we get there. Here's some beautiful vellum stars and ferns. These are the cardstocks that we have. This is the cardstock that I used. It also comes with some banners that match the flowers. This looks like this is peach pie. Here again are some more die cuts that we could have used. And then the Shamrock ink. That's what I used. I did not use any ribbon. So I kind of went in another direction. So that is, again, everything. It has these beautiful little additions that you can get. And I do have these, and I didn't think about the butterflies. That would have maybe been a little bit better than what creative idea I came up with. All right, so I'm going to pull that out just as soon as I can find it. I do not know where my box went to. You know, isn't it great to have everything all organized and now you can't find anything? So give me just a minute. And I'm looking for exactly what do I need. All right, so we're going to use the resin dots, and these are all in the new in color. And I am going to use the Shamrock. This is my little silver hello. This is the cardstock that I was talking about. I just did a just a note, and my just a note came from the how come I can't even speak? Magnolia mood. And so I used this because I thought it would be just kind of fun to write a note with someone. Had some great little peaches and all that good stuff. Already have my peaches with my backing on it. Just laid this one down with some adhesive. All right, so let's get this started. This is my adhesive, and some of this you're not going to be able to see until I start to peel it apart. But before I peel it, almost did that again. What I want to do is bring in my score. Now this is going to feel like it's really hard to score, and it is. And you can see my little cuts around the outside for the adhesive. So I'm going to just put this on here at 1 1/4. So that is 1 1/4. And I am just going to cut. Then I'm going to put that to the side. Then I'm going to turn it again and cut again at 1 1/4. On these, I like to cut up. And then I think I have 1 1/4 left. So that's what I'm going to do. Bring back in my card base and make sure that it's headed in the right direction. Go ahead and just put this on here. This one, you get one chance. That's all you get is one chance. So we're going to just do the best that we can with one chance. So again, I am going to put down the outsides. And then I'm going to put down my middle. Yeah, so it's like doing a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle. So my first one I'm just going to take off, and I'm going to find some of the openings. Well, let's just go ahead. I can start taking it off and see. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the backing and how shiny it is. I want to make sure that this is the right one. So I'm going to stick that towards the side and then press it down. And you can see the difference between the two. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing with the outside. And you just take it off nice and easy. Let me make sure that it matches. Yep. Okay, and then we have one more to go. And we're going to stick this one down. And I try to always, oh, you can't see, I try to always go after the corners. And then I keep take my pick tool and just place it right here as I pull this off nice and easy. And again, I want to make sure that that is in the middle. All right, so here we go. We're going to just lay that down. So that's what we have. And it just, I like it because you can see the stripes in the back. Where's this one? And you can see that also on here. So the veins of some of the marbled look really come through. I like that a lot. All right, so from here I'm going to take my two big peaches, and all I did was put them right down the center, because then I also thought if I needed to put one under, put one over, it will end up laying really well. So like this one, I'm going to lay a little bit towards the side. So it goes together just a little bit easier. And then my last one is just, this is the medium. They come in small, medium, and large. And so I am just putting that towards the side. So now I have this hello. And I wanted it, I felt that if it was this color, I don't know, I wish I had you guys here right now to help me. Because what I did on this was that I colored it with the blending pen. Let me show you how I did that. I took this and I took my blending pen. I got the flare and all I did was color it in. So you can see that there's still lots of glitter. The glitter comes through, but yet it also just adds just a little bit of color to the word. And I thought that the first time I looked at it, that I didn't really like the silver. I thought I wanted something that just had a little more color to it. So this one I didn't color over as hard as I did with the other one. I did it a couple of times. So then what I'm going to bring in is my silicone sheet and my liquid glue. And all I'm going to do is give the words a light brush of glue. And then I just, again, took my tweezers and took my card, and you can see I just left a little more so you could also see the silver white glitter part, and that's my card. So these, oh, what am I talking about? Yes. You know, I looked at my other card and I want to add a little bit of peach. And a little bit of the shy Shamrock. I just think that looks fun. And then you can see a nice little vein coming right out there. Love that. I guess I didn't use the pearls. Sorry about that. I thought for sure I did. But then again, these are my cards that I created. I just think they're fabulous. I love them. And thank you for spending time with me, you guys. I am just so excited that this is how I spend my days. I spend my days with you guys, just enjoying. And I really welcome you into my stamp room, and hugs and hugs and hugs. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. My name is Kivon. My website is at www.ktstamps.com, and my motto is creating cards for you. Please feel free to post your interpretation of the sketch. Please go ahead, and if you go to YouTube, subscribe to me. Subscribe to my station, I should say. But thank you again for joining me. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.